Well, good everyone, and welcome to the 2021 Upper Hunter Beef Bonanza. Obviously a little bit of a different format this year in terms of the Delta strain. Really took us by surprise, and we had to make a few modifications to our event, but we're very lucky and grateful that we were actually allowed to kill the carcasses at least. Obviously the students weren't allowed to attend this year, and we look forward to welcoming them back for a bigger and better event in 2022. Before I do start, I'd just like to take this opportunity to thank our major sponsors of this event, and in particular our event partner, Whaley Station Angus. The Crouch family have been a supporter for a number of years, and this event certainly wouldn't be possible without the Crouch family, so we thank those guys for their ongoing support. I'd also like to extend our sincere thanks to McGrath Upper Hunter and the team down there for their ongoing sponsorship. They're obviously a new franchise in town this year, so we thank those guys for helping with the processing of the cattle and their sponsorship for the Supreme Champions live and on carcass. I'd also like to thank the local land services who are actually coming on board to sponsor the beef appreciation competition, which is a fantastic initiative implemented by Lisa Bright and the crew this year, so we thank local land services for coming on board there. And we'd also like to take the opportunity to thank the Thoroughbred Hotel, as they're going to be a sponsor of the group of 3 carcasses. As we couldn't have the pen of 3 this year, so we've decided to have a group of 3 carcasses where exhibitors can actually select what they feel are going to be their top 3 placing carcasses. So we thank the guys down at the Thoroughbred for that, and all the other sponsors of our fantastic event. This year we yarded 142 steers, and to say the quality was outstanding across all weight categories, and we're very lucky to have a local gentleman come up and oversee and judge the classes today, and I'd like to introduce Chris Dobie. Chris Dobie, obviously born and bred in the Muswellbrook and the Upper Hunter area. He went to St Joseph's High School and did his trade under Lisa Bright there, and obviously went on to bigger and better things. He had a long stint as a buyer for Primo before joining Nutrien in Scone, and we're very fortunate. Chris has had a great deal of judging expertise. He's judged the heavyweights at Brisbane up at the Echo. He's judged the trade section at Sydney, and as well as the as Casino Beef Week. So we're very lucky to have Chris oversee the cattle today, and without further ado I'd like to introduce Chris Dobie to everyone. Welcome, Chris.
Thanks, Charles.
Mate, thank you very much for overseeing. We just finished up judging here at the sale yards. Just I guess an overall comment of what you thought the cattle were like this year.
Yeah, no, very good cattle here yarded. Each year, time in, time out, you always see a lot more people lifting the quality and setting a new benchmark, and you can definitely see that here today. The cattle all met requirements. It was very good to see.
Yeah, mate, it was certainly, look, I appreciate your time. It was certainly a challenging job. Obviously, to stay with MSA standards, we had to have those steers in individual pens, and we weren't allowed to move them from pen to pen, so actually getting a good gauge of an animal side by side was certainly challenging, and no doubt you found it a little bit difficult at times, but... Yeah,
look, it was. There's a lot of walking there today. It's just probably hard that once you've sort of got those 8 or 10 picked out, not able to bring them side by side. So really going along and having a good look and classing them, 4 for very good, 3 ticks, 2 ticks, sort of. That was what I found probably the easiest way. Process of elimination, and then go back once you sort of had 8 picked out, and then be able to place them. Definitely challenging. Not able to have those 8 head of cattle for you and able to draft. But I mean, the last 2 years everything's been changed and it's all different. But we're still very good and a very good lot of cattle.
Oh, mate, and on behalf of the Upper Hunter Beef Fans community, appreciate your time, Dobes, and for your expertise. And everyone can tune into the I guess the videos that we'll post on social media, just to give you a bit of an insight. It was quite difficult to try and live stream it because, as Chris said, there was a lot of walking up and down aisles and things like that. So we've pre-recorded everything. Chris has made his comments on his classes, and I'm sure you're all excited to see that coming to fruition. So on behalf of all the beef bonanza, Chris, we've got a token of appreciation, mate. So no guess as to what that is, but enjoy it. But thank you for your time, and we look forward to seeing you. Beef Bonanza 2020, come down and have a look.
Yeah, no, I'd just like to thank the Upper Hunter Beef Bonanza for giving me this opportunity. I've come through in my younger days, and it's just good to be able to come here and judge, and they run a terrific event, time in, time out, and I think next year you'll really have a real big show.
Thanks, Nobes.
All right,
appreciate it,
thank
mate.
you.
I'd also like to just say a little quick thank you to a few other people that I didn't mention there at the start, and that certainly goes to the Upper Hunter Beef Bonanza Committee. Obviously, the amount of work that went on behind the scenes trying to bring this modified event to fruition certainly took a lot of logistics to do that. So I'd like to extend our sincere thanks to the whole committee for working. They've been here since 8 o'clock this morning, and we got the cattle out at 4 o'clock, which was a fantastic effort, and to get those judged. So thanks to the Upper Hunter Beef Bonanza Committee for all their work. I'd also like to extend our sincere thanks to the Upper Hunter Shire for allowing us to use this wonderful facility here at the Scone Regional Livestock Selling Centre. So it's a great facility. If anyone gets an opportunity to drop in and have a look, it's a state of the art. It was a pleasure to work in it, so we'd like to thank the Upper Hunter Shire Council for that as well. But other than that, we look forward to welcoming everyone back in 2022 for a bigger and better event.